channel. I hope you're doing safe and well. We have another unboxing here to do. This one's from Motion RC EU and it's a Freewing model aircraft. Let's get this out of packaging away and see what's tucked up inside. And here we have the F9F-5 Panther. It's a 70mm 6S EDF jet. Let's take the lid off and see what it looks like all packed away in its polystyrene casing. Yeah, they always pack them well, don't they, Freewing? We know that by now. Oh look, lots of rockets. I think they're rockets on this one because of its age. They won't be missiles. User manual down there. It's a two-level, split-level packaging again. Looks like you've got your rudder fin, wings and some accessories on the top level. So you'll have your tailplane and fuselage on the second level. I'll move this to one side, crack it all open. We'll take a look at all the parts up close and personal, as I always do on these videos. I am trying to make them a little bit better, and what I'm trying to do is to get rid of that glare you get when I'm showing you the manual and things, and to try and get things A, in frame, and B, in focus. I'm not working with the best equipment, bear with me, we'll see how this one goes. Start with the manual, and I hope that it's not all blurred out now or whitewashed out. We've got the usual Freewing warning band. So it clearly says here 70mm EDF jet. It's the Panther. Oh, what's this? Let's take a look at these. Okay, this looks like a load of water slide decals, and they're for the rockets. Yes, they are rockets. So you put decals onto your rockets, that's good. We've got the usual ESC instruction leaflet, one side English, one side Chinese. And then the manual, English, gives you parts. And we have these rather old school looking drawings, I must admit, but they're okay, they're quite clear. Looks like we need a go-get-'em wire. Don't know if you can see that there. It's I think it's unique to Freewing. They provide this very thin wire rod you can push through fuselages and things and pull down servo wires. I've got several of them now. Looks like we're dealing with fast connect wings, which is good. Screwing on the tail, doesn't look like it's gluing. Yeah, screwing on the tail, slide on the rockets, and clip on the wings. CMG 55mm from the wing root back, and it looks as though it's marked as well. It's very good. Sorry, battery location. Yeah. What they're saying here, they're saying the 6S 3500 up to a 6S 5000. Wow. Well, I've got 4s and 5s. Movements. Here we have our movement rates. They have dual rates, high and low. As you know, I do high, medium, and then I add my own low. So it's got the rates and it's got the dual rate percentages in here. So we'll try those out on the spectrum. Yeah, and then from page 11, it's Chinese. Same manual repeated in Chinese. I'm just looking to see if they've got any specifications here. Yes, they do. Here. Let's quickly show that. I'll freeze frame it. Okay, they are our instructions. It's an 80 amp speed controller, don't know if you spotted that. It is a rather chunky fin and rudder in a sealed bag, so it's well protected. Let's crack this open and see what it's like. Alright, so what are we looking at? We have the fin and rudder. Looks like it's a split rudder. This piece here doesn't move. We've got plastic mounts here for your tail plane, but you have metal thread connectors both sides. Painted in this dark blue. The silver's paint, the red's paint. The D is a water slide decal. Can't tell what the white is. The white is raised, so I think the white is a sticker. Water slide decals here. The other side, got our servo screwed in with a plate. Push rod already connected. They are Metal Gear servos. Push rod, ball links, 3 reel hinges, and a foam hinge. That's really nice. Nice to see. It looks good. There's your servo wire. Here's the screw point. I think. No. Here's a screw point in the side. This is just a rod. There's another screw point in the side. And then there's a screw point down here into the fuselage. Nice dense foam, nice coloration. I like it. I'm going to a rather small goodie bag. Oh, right. 11 screws, and they're all the same. What are they? And they're hex driven. Or Allen key driven, I should say. Looks like we've got 2 spare ball link clevises there. What do they call them? 1.2 ball buckle. There's 2 of those. There's 1 piece of non-slip mat. And that's it. That's what you get in your goodie bag. Here's a rocket. Without the transfers, of course. And it's got the slide, just a very short distance, down click. Well, let me get a few out, so they're pretty much all the same. And here it is. Now this might be hard to get into focus, I don't know. That's a go-get-'em wire. They're not all like this, some of them are loops. This is, I believe, only used to get the tail plane, the elevator servo wires down through the rudder. And it's quite short. Some of them are 3 times that length. They have to go through the fuselage. Wow, that is small. That's a small wing. Small but beautiful. Paint, it's dark blue. Silver, that's also paint. Water slide, is that a water slide? No, this is a sticker. It's not water slide, this is a sticker, this part. Let's take a look at the connectors. We have the fast connectors here. So you push those in, let go, and it should pop out. There is a ribbon connector that goes onto the wing. So you just disconnect that when you take it out, if you need to take it out. And there's a built-in wing spar here. So looking on this side, yeah, I like this from Freewing. 2 knuckle hinges, real hinges, plus a foam hinge, and that's going to be for your aileron. That's here. Ball links, servo completely connected up and covered. I can't tell if that's metal gear. I don't think these ones are metal gear. I can't tell by looking at that. Same as this is your flap. So the flap has a foam hinge plus these plate hinges because it only goes down. But very nicely moulded. Very nice indeed. And we've got 2 of those. And here's the other one. Let's give it a quick check. Looks good. Navy. The navy here is a sticker. Blue colour's quite a good match actually. Come back here. We've got our star and bar. That's a sticker. Ball links on both hinges. There's a bit of wire showing here, but not too bad. And I didn't show you on the other wing, but these are the plastic plates that the rockets slide onto. You can see 1, 2, 3, same on each wing. Yeah, nice. This is now the second layer, and we have a nose cone. This is very nice actually. Held on with magnets. It's got the tongue, supply tongue that you slide in, and then the magnets hold it in place. Blue paint, red is paint, and the white feels like a raised surface. It feels like a sticker. But this whole top piece here forward is plastic, and you have your guns. I think I might just paint those bits black, I don't know. And it looks pretty nifty. Right, so this is the tailplane, one of the tailplane, and elevator, very thin elevator. It's got a foam hinge and 2 knuckle hinges, T-hinges, knuckle hinges, I don't know what you call them. But there they are, real hinges on all moving surfaces, which is excellent. This is a Metal Gear servo, so I'm guessing the ones I couldn't tell are in fact Metal Gear servos. Already connected, push rod, ball link connected. Here is the mounting points that slide onto the pegs, and you screw in from underneath on this part. It's your servo wire, and of course you can have 2 of these, and they come down through the fin. That's why you've got the go-get-'em wire. This is all paint, the silver's paint. There's no stickers on this piece at all. But it's extremely well moulded. Foam aircraft. So that's nice, and we have 2 of those as I mentioned. Here's the other one. We'll just do a quick check through the bag. Ah, now this is interesting. This sticks out here, but it's quite thin. And what I think happens, because this one doesn't have anything sticking out, but it has a hole, these 2 are going to marry up like that. Yeah, so it goes through like that, making one tailplane. Right, different coloured wiring, but it doesn't matter. Got the same Metal Gear servos, horns, clevis, rods, hinges, foam hinge, as well as those knuckle hinges there and there. Yep, it's good, I like it, it's very nice. Held separately, which is not bad at all. Got a bit of plastic here at the front, not ply, it's a bit of plastic. So it's tongue here and the latch. It's got a plastic piece here with a hole in it for a pin to go through. So it's tongue and latch. And not too bad actually. It's got instrumentation in there. Yeah, I'm a pilot. I'll see if I can get a spare one of these to make it into a cockpit can. Yeah. Oh, these are wing tips. Wing tip tanks. There we go, left and right. Water slide decal. Holes here for screws to go in, and it screws into the end of your wings. And you've got a left one. They don't bother. Oh yes, they do. Look, right and left, which I think you could work out by the aerofoil shape of the wing. It's flatter on the bottom than it is on the top. So that is your right side, which is correct, and this is your left side. But yeah, it's got little tanks on the end of the wings. Phew-wee, look at this. Okay, let's see what we can do here on this. Water slide, water slide. This is a sticker. Water slide, and this is water slide. So only the star and bars are stickers, and the rest are water slide, including all the text. Nicely moulded. It's got some sort of wing rake here, or ring fence. Centre of gravity is measured from the air intake point, and in fact it is marked here on the back, CG. So I'll just measure it back and make sure it's correct. I'm sure it is. Got our wheels, aluminium. Looks like they've got, yeah, they're sprung. It's nice. You haven't got covers here, but you have a cover here, and it's got a water slide decal on it. Quite nice. Obviously you've got your front retract. No doors, but it's a nice covered in area, so it will just swing out, swing back in. Cheek holes underneath, going into the big 70mm fan unit at the back. Let's take a look at the back. There it is. Don't know if you can see that in there. It's tucked away in there. We have a little plug board here. So once you get your elevator and rudder servo leads down into this part, you've got places to plug them in here, and you can see where the signal is and the positive and negative, and then they feed from this ribbon cable forward. So we come into the front part, and we've got a mixer board. It looks as though it's come away from somewhere, and I think it's come away from the wall there. Actually, I think it sits there like that. It looked as though it did. Here's the wires that go to our receiver. I think that'll be at the back here somewhere. EC5 connector, no problem at all with that. Here's your ESC, and if you've got enough channels you can put reverse in on it. I won't be using that, so I don't need that 7th channel. I can get away with a 6-channel receiver. It's got the battery strap quite far forward, so I don't know what will happen, and there's quite a bit of room in the nose, so maybe the battery slides forward. There's no Velcro. It does have a non-slip mat, but I'll decide what to put there later. The battery board is screwed in, which is very nice because it allows you, as an example, some of this wiring might go underneath and come up rather than just take this space if I need to put a battery further back, but we don't know yet. Looks like it's got plenty of space, but you just don't know. It depends on what type of battery you use and where you have to put it. But yeah, I like it a lot. No connections there at all, that's just already done for you. Here's where your wing goes in. This is the mounting points here and here. There we are, I don't want to pull that too far. Connect onto your wings, push them on with those pins pulled in, let the pins out and they latch on. There's not much they're latching onto actually, just a little plastic groove in here. That's good. There's a screw point screwing into metal. This is a sticker, not a decal. This is a sticker. It's interesting how they mix. The water slide decals are quite shiny and the stickers aren't. But I'm going to be lacquering this anyway. Paint everywhere, all over it. The plastic match to the paint is very good. Silver paint on the leading edge and the air intakes. Yeah, that's very good. F9F-5 Panther. I like the retro jets. I'm going to look forward to assembling this and maidening it. I'm starting to build up a bit of a backlog for maidens again, but that's because we're in winter. The weather's been dreadful here in the UK, so I haven't been flying for at least 2 weeks. We've just been hit by a storm called Bert, 70-80 mile an hour winds, and currently as I'm looking out my window here today, we have strong winds about 30-40 miles an hour, and it's raining. No flying today. But thanks for watching. I do have one more new aircraft to arrive. I'm waiting for it from Hobby King. I back ordered it. It is apparently in the postal system, so there will be another video coming up which will be another unboxing. What a joy to assemble this aircraft was. It's a real joy to assemble. Everything went together and worked first time. 7 screws, all the same size, no hassle getting them to fit into the metal threads, no needing to push down hard on any of the foam parts or anything to make them connect. The ribbon cable connected to the wings, it was just perfect, just the right size. Not only that, setting it up was perfect as well. The rates shown in the manual, they're in millimeters so you can measure them, but they're also in a percentage, as in a dual rate percentage, and they match my Spectrum IX14 perfectly. No adjustments. I brought the rates down to say 80% if it's had that in the manual. I measured the movements I was getting and it matched that in millimeters in the manual for the particular surface I was working on. Absolutely awesome. Fingers crossed with this that it's going to be a real good maiden. It won't maiden until the weather is much, much better. I want a nice, sunny, calm day to fly this. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay well. I look forward to you joining me on another video soon. Cheers.